Darling, are you struggling or have you struggled with cluing in that special man, the fact that you are interested in being his special lady? And it's been a struggle for you to just give him those clues. Well, today we're talking about how to discreetly show interest in a man with grace and confidence. You ready? Let's go. Darling, it is a pleasure to speak with you today about this exciting and sometimes mysterious parts of relationships. How to give a man discreet clues that you are interested in getting to know him better. Relationships are a beautiful thing when built on mutual respect, genuine connection, and a godly intention. So, however, showing interest does not mean chasing after any man or compromising your values. Instead, it is about cultivating confidence and communicating your feelings in a way that invites curiosity and reciprocation. Today, I will share practical ways to let that man know that you are interested without ever stepping out of your dignity or your grace. Point number one: how to discreetly show interest in a man with grace and confidence is this: be warm, open, and approachable, right? That's easy enough. One of the most powerful ways to show interest is with your demeanor. You give him a smile, honey. Oh, you let yourself be relaxed and loose around him. You make warm eye contact. Your eyes, let them show kindness and be open with your body language, let him know that you are approachable and you invite those connections with him. That is going to be your way to do this. Let your guard down, right? Looking away or appearing distracted is not going to cut it. He may never even feel connected to you, and he may even feel uncomfortable if you're not doing these things. So let him realize and see that you are approachable and that he is open to come in and get to know you a little bit better. So be warm, open, and approachable. Here is your practical tip: smile often when you're around him. A genuine smile communicates positivity and friendliness. Maintain eye contact, right? A few seconds of eye contact followed by a soft smile can be incredibly effective. Remember this: your presence and energy can create a welcoming space that encourages him to take the next step. So, smile, eye contact, and more smiles. Smiling, eye contact, we're smiling, eye contact, we're smiling, eye contact, we're smiling. And laugh too. Tip number two on how to discreetly show interest in a man with grace and confidence: find small ways to start conversations. Engaging in casual conversation is a great way to signal interest without being obvious, right? Look for opportunities to ask questions or to share friendly comments, find out what his interests are, and just sort of bring those conversations up. If he's interested in I don't know, politics, find what's trending in politics, and and have those conversations, find out what, the things that he enjoy, sports, learn about sports, and then kindly talk about the game last night, whatever it takes to start those small conversations. Here is your practical point. Compliment something unique about him: his kindness, insight, his sense of humor, rather than focusing solely on his outfit or his grooming. Just compliment him on something insightful. Ask his opinion or advice on a topic that he genuinely knows something about. Here's an example. So, if you notice that he's into, we'll use politics. If you notice that he's into politics, hey, how do you think the new president is doing? How do you think the economy is doing? What do you think about these things? Genuinely get his thoughts and opinions. These interactions is going to show that you're genuinely interested in his opinion and his thoughts, and this will lead to broader conversations. So, again, use small talk to get to the big talks. Hello, lovely. So glad that you are enjoying the content. And so, if you're finding value here, please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel for more, and don't forget, share it with another sister. God bless you and keep you. Tip number 3 on how to discreetly show interest in a man with grace and confidence: be attentive to what he says. Listen, perk up your ears and listen. When a man speaks, listening attentively communicates respect and interest. Remember details he shares about his life, passion, experiences, and bring them up later to show that you were really paying attention. So, being attentive and listening is a great point to remember, and it shows respect to him. Here is your practical tip. If he mentions that he has a hobby or interest or something that he was working on, ask a follow up question later. So, for example, say, well, how did that project go that you were working on? How did it turn out? Just show genuine interest in what he is doing. This is why this works. It works because this subtle attention demonstrates that you care about him, about his interests, about the things that are important to him. And it goes beyond just a conversation. He starts to say, oh, wow, she asked about my project. That was really nice of her. So he starts to pick up on these things because you truly and genuinely want to get to know him. You truly and genuinely care. And so that comes across clearly. He said, oh, I wonder if she's interested. Yeah, boo, we interested. How to discreetly show interest in a man with grace and confidence. Point number 4: use gentle and intentional touches when appropriate. A light touch on the arm, the shoulder, or the hand can be a subtle but clear signal of interest. Don't grope the man. Don't grope the man. Gentle, gentle, and subtle. This should always be done in a respectful manner and in a comfortable manner. Respect and comfort. No groping. Here is your practical tip. If you're sharing a laugh, lightly touch his arm for a moment, a brief moment. You're so funny, right? Like that. It is subtle but powerful. And that gesture conveys warmth and a connection, right? And remember, keep it natural and brief. Physical touch should never be forced. It should never be, you know, a grope. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, well, don't hit them in the face now, because men are respectful that way. Gentle on the arm, on the leg, on the side. Those things relay small connections, right? Our final tip, tip number 5, on how to discreetly show interest in a man with grace and confidence is this: compliment his character and his strength. Most people do enjoy compliments. I do, you do. But a compliment that speaks to a man's character rather than his looks is particularly meaningful. It means so much more. When you give him those compliments about his traits and his character and things like that, it goes a long, long way. Here is your practical tip. Say something like, I really admire how patient you are with others. It's a rare and wonderful quality. Why does this matter? It matters because compliments rooted in character demonstrates that you are paying attention to who he is as a person, not just how he looks, but you are taken in account as the quality of a man that he is. And that shows him that you really do have interest in him, the man, the person, not just the body, right? In closing, darling, showing interest doesn't mean that you are chasing or that you are compromising your dignity. Mm-mm. It's about being warm, approachable, and confident in who you are by using subtle clues, a smile, thoughtful conversation, a genuine kindness to show that you genuinely want or is interested in this man. Showing grace. It's what it's really all about. And remember, the right man will recognize your value and will respond accordingly with mutual respect and interest. So guard your heart, trust God's timing, and never ever be afraid to let your light shine, because that is essentially what you are doing. You are shining that beautiful light in the direction of that man. And don't blind him now, but shine your light so he can see exactly who you are, the great woman of God that he could potentially one day want to make a wife. So, thank you for allowing me to come today to talk with you and share these thoughts. I really do hope you like. So, comment, share it with another sister. God bless you and keep you, and may you find love and happiness and joy on your journey towards this amazing man or this amazing person that God has ordained for you. So keep smiling and keep being genuine and keep being approachable. And don't forget to listen, touch gently, and don't grope. I'll see you in another video.